pink and fluffy, begging for mercy like your name was Duffy. Passed the test, big boot to ring your bell, hung to dry on a clothesline from hell. In the cruiser and he's got the driver, water hazard, he's a deep sea diver. Got the LNG, this ain't PGA, Kofi strap, put your gun away. Oh my God, you just shot him out of the sky. How the fuck record that? That was the sickest thing ever. Oh my God, you just shot him out of the sky. How the fuck record that? That was the sickest thing ever. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Packing messy and he's packing heat, undercover but he's on the beat. Handcuffs, but they're pink and fluffy, begging for mercy like your name was Duffy. Passed the test, big boot to ring your bell, hung to dry on a clothesline from hell. In the cruiser and he's got the driver, water hazard, he's a deep sea diver. Got the LMG, this ain't PGA, Kofi strap, put your gun away. Oh my God, you just shot him out of the sky. How the fuck record that? That was the sickest thing ever. Oh my God, you just shot him out of the sky. How the fuck record that? That was the sickest thing ever. Oh my God, you just shot him out of the sky. How the fuck record that? That was the sickest thing ever. The officer has arrived. Shot him out of the sky. Officer Kofi scoped in and let one fly. Leighton Lake, so your mother's shack. The officer only takes down the big racks. Blue lights flashing, whirling, swirling, Viking blood hauling the whirling. Diamond deal with a golden one, Kofi trophy fish in a tiny pond. Light up streams and shoot them dead. The crowd looks hungry and will keep them fed. Oh my God, you just shot him out of the sky. How the fuck record that? That was the sickest thing ever. The officer has arrived.
Oh my God!
You just shot him out of the sky! Oh my lord! You came to me in a dream last night. You were standing in a brilliant light. 1 minute here, but the next you were gone. I thought you could stay, but I was so wrong. The end is here, the game is over. No more pretending, no more, no more. The end is here, the end is here, the end is here, the end is here.
You feel it in the air? Do you feel it in the air tonight? A treble. A golden treble. The OKGT. Right here, right now. You're going to have to let me know if the stream gets weird at any stage, because I had to completely rebuild my stream just there because OBS just broke it. It just broke and I had to rebuild the whole thing. So just let me know anyway, you know what I mean? But it's time for the golden treble. Dare I call another speed run? Like, dare I call that again? Last time was pretty quick. I don't know if it was quick enough for me definitively to say that was the quickest one ever. But it was definitely up there in terms of pace. In the back of my mind, I'm looking for a speedy one. You know, an all-timer. 45 minutes is a crazy target to set, by the way. 45-minute treble would be nuts. But listen, we don't know what's going to happen. The first thing we're going to do, though, this time out, is I'm going to do a loadout first.
Oh my god!
You just shot him out of the sky. Oh my lord.
Yeah. The drilling rifle got a fair shake last time. It did take 2 of the 3. Last one I was getting taken with the bow. So it took what I could take. Where is the cash? There it is. The gun that I would like to feature. I will, first of all, bow stays. I will put back in the 22-250 because that didn't get a fair shake. We had it last time and didn't get to use it. I will keep that there. I feel today may be the time it gets to shine. It's a nice rifle. It's my favourite 2-4. And I'm gonna keep it in the mix this time around. But the gun that I would like to feature is the Kerman inline muzzle loader. That is a gun I would like to get involved with today. Does that take 50 cal? It's these ones. We throw these in. It is 4 to 8 in terms of class. So I'll need a class 9 gun, and when in doubt, get the 470 out, is what I say. 470 o'clock today. Get it in. Favorite gun of each weapon type is tricky. As in shotgun, handgun, rifle, bow, or by class. Because those are different prospects. Falcon can go. You can stay. Yeah. Do I need a shotgun? I don't have room for a shotgun. Do I have the... I do have the Fox Pro. I think we can bring the over-under shotgun. In terms of classes, that's hard to do because, you know, they're not set in stone. Each gun has different classes, but I can tell you now my favorite of each type. So favorite shotgun is the one I'm about to put in right now. It is the over-under. It is just a top performer. Yeah, this is the best shotgun. And we'll throw it out there, it's the best class 1 gun as well, because it's my favourite shotgun. 2-4, as mentioned, probably the 22-250. There's a few contenders in that one, though. I would have to think about that. I would say the traditional 4-8 classes. Do you know what? I'll actually have a gun that covers 4-9 here. The Malmer 7mm, the bolt action 7mm. is probably pound for pound the best gun in the game. And I like it too. You know, there's guns that are just like excellent, like the 44 Magnum rifle. That thing is crazy, but I'm not a big fan. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan. Favorite handgun in the game is the 4570 one-shot handgun. That thing's crazy. I'll go with that. Favorite rifle overall? Definitely drilling rifle though. Definitely drilling rifle. Get the 470 involved. I have 12 gauge birdshot. I have the... Give me the OG 243. That's a crazy shout, the 243. You know what I mean? That is called wild heritage right there. Marksman reflex, I believe, is the 470. It is. Yeah, let's just do that. I like that loadout. There's a lot of options in there. Put the Kerman there. I put the 470. Boom, 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 boom. That's the loadout. I like it. It's the howitzer, the 470. If a class 9 comes up again, then it's the Kerman muzzleloader, inline muzzleloader. Single shot, which could be risky, but I love this gun. I absolutely love this gun. Can't wait to get this going. 22-250, which came out last time but didn't get a chance to actually get involved. And then that over-under shotgun. And the bow for later, when we get to the final animal of the golden treble. But do you know what I mean? All for now at the moment, because we have business to take care of.
Fella launching it.
Oh my god! You just shot him out of the sky! Oh my lord!
Oh, wheel. Oh, wheel. 109 animals. 109 animals is what we're looking at here after the first 3 episodes of season 2. You're calling beaver first. What do I want to see really? I mean, if we're talking pace, I mean, we saw what happened with snow geese. Birds work nicely. You do like to have one an episode. Noel wants wild boar. Wild boar wouldn't be bad. You got options in terms of maps with wild boar. You could be back on Scotland again. The golden treble. There hasn't. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think there's been a golden treble episode where I've gone to Scotland. Think about that. So if something crops up that we can go to Scotland for, I think I take that opportunity. I think I do. We might have to go to Scotland on the golden treble. Even with a 1 in 109 chance, I am always just in the back of my mind thinking, today's the day snow leopard come up and ruin my evening. Let's spin it. Let's just spin it and find out right now. We'll reveal the first animal of today's golden treble. Hog deer. Hog deer.
Fella launching it.
Oh my god! You just shot him out of the sky! Oh my lord!
Only found on a single map. Has featured in the Golden Treble before. On season 1. We're going Australia, mate! Australia, mate! Give me a look at them servers. What are we saying? I'd like one that just doesn't have many people in it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you know the theme song is getting played if we're going to Australia, mate! Been a while since we've heard it. I'm ready to hear it. Let me hear it. Emerald Coast. Theme song. Australia.
A green gleam glint in the officer's eyes, only has eyes for emerald. A roo or two, a deer or three, the outback is cold feet country.
Emerald Coast turns red and blue. Australia.
Australia, yeah.
A green glint in the officer's eyes, only has eyes for emerald. A roo or two, a deer or three, the outback is cold feet country. Emerald Coast turns red and blue. Australia, yeah.
Australia, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Australia, mate! Yeah. Hog deer mean that. The 22-250, which is the gun that came with this map, is about to get featured. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty confident that hog deer are just kind of up here. I remember seeing them around about here. So I guess I just start walking and we run into some hog deer. Not the most straightforward one to make gold. A lot of silver hog deer floating around. Level 4 silver hog deer are a thing. So the scoring is a little bit tight on these. So we'll need to get a bit lucky with what we run into. They drink 1 to 5. That changes things. We need to go here to this lake. Will they even be in the drink zone yet? I'm not sure. That's exactly what I want to see off the rip. A zone. Not max weight. Max weight is up to 50 kg. That is a rest zone for 2 of them. Do you know, we've stumbled into drink time, and it's not something I avoid. I don't avoid the drink zone. I just don't target the drink zone because I think that's a bit lame. But if it just so happens that they are drinking, then I gotta take full advantage as far as I'm concerned. I don't know where this one's heading. Would they be up there? I think they'll be at this lake. We don't necessarily need to fast travel over there though. Let's have a little walk. Let's go walkies. I wouldn't mind this one being straightforward. If we can get to this lake and there's a sandbar there. We probably spook it, but let's have a peek. We did spook it. Can I get a look at you? Never say no to a sambar deer. Where's your bud? Where is your bud? I didn't catch the meal there at all. Didn't quite spot him. You would think he's gone that way though. I guess we'll never know. That's fine. We're not here for sambar. We are not here for sambar. We're here for some hog deer. So we didn't get quite wild boar. We didn't get wild hogs. But we got hog deer. Yes, I believe these lakes up here should be a hog deer location. And if there would be a goal at this lake, that would, you know what I mean, that would kick us off at very good pace. And a pacey treble is what I'm about. On a weekday, you know. Little nip and tuck. Bit of finesse. Get it done quick. A professional job. Yes, hog deer did feature in the first series. I can remember it. We got a pretty nice one. They're class 3 as well, as far as I know. Probably gonna go out on a limb and say the toughest class 3 animal. They are class 3, but they tank hits like class 4s. Means you need to really get the most out of your weapon of choice. That is a max weight axis deer. Don't like to not follow that, but the wheel has made it that hog deer is the focus, and so the focus it will remain. Don't want to be chasing shadows. Australia is just the deer sanctuary. It is the deer paradise. There are a lot of deer. There's another max weight deer right there. Show me a max weight hog deer though. That's what I'm looking about. That's what I'm on about. Plenty of deer. We're not far away from this lake. How many animals were in the first series? There were, in total... I have some full streams sitting there that haven't been edited. There were, in total, 10 episodes of the Golden Treble Season 1. Which means 30 animals were taken. 30 animals. And at the time, there was just over 100, so it's almost a third of everything. Almost a third of the species taken out. But you know what I mean? Season 2, it just had to be, we had to refresh it, we had to restart. Do you know what I mean? It's a new era. And you look back on those old episodes, they're heritage, they're a piece of history. And they look like history. They don't look like this. This is the evolution. Evolution is a mystery. I would be surprised if hog deer did not drink at this lake, to be fair. It's just in the right location. There's a level 3 hog deer right there. Okay. So we have one with a bit of potential. Are there more? You would think there would be more. There is actually a very nice looking level 4 over there. That should be our guy. We came at the right time, to the right place. And that's a good hog deer. Now, I would like to... I don't love the 22-250 on these in particular. I don't think I like any class 3 rifle on these. There's plenty of hog deer over here that I did not also see. That's not a bad one either. He's not quite as well estimated as the one we are going to go in on, though. There's a level 1 axis deer. I don't think I've ever seen that. But just look at all the deer around here. Australia, mate! Right. Let's get in on this. If I can get to give or take 150 perfectly broadside, I don't see how it goes wrong. I do not see how it goes wrong. And it's a gold for me. I don't need to worry about what a gold needs to score. I mean, look at that. That's a big hog deer. That is a rather large hog deer. I'm about good with this distance too. We can do this. We can definitely do this. Just gonna stand on the water's edge and get that 22-250. You think you know him? That's a great one. I'll wait till he lifts his head again and then straight into the crease. That should be money supermarket. Could have took a follow-up. Opted to not. He is going down. Down you go, sir. There he goes. And you see what I mean by how tough these deer are. 22-250 does 2 to 4. Means its top class is one above these. And that's a perfect broadside 150. What should be double lung. And that thing ran for a while. Like, that's not full quick kill on that thing. Tough deer. I think the only gun that's ethical that really does have a chance of dropping them would probably be the 44 Magnum rifle. There's some handguns that would do well, but the 44 mag rifle is probably the only one that could maybe drop these ethically. But either way, that's vital blood, and that means we should be off to a flyer. This would be a wonderful start. You would think that, but the Zarza 223 is not that powerful. It definitely, like, that's a gun that particularly struggles on these hog deer. Hog deer are tough. He did a face dive into this bush. but that's okay. I think this is the one, but we don't know till we pick it up. Are you the first animal of today's golden treble a goal-scoring hog deer?
Officer Kofi's golden treble. The golden treble. 3 golden animals pulled from the wheel. Officer Kofi's golden treble.
And when I tell you it is quite difficult to get high scoring hog deer. This one is only 4 kg off being max weight, but it is still 18 points off a diamond. They have to be huge to make diamond. 90 score though, and I like the look of him. He's a good looking deer. He's the first deer we shot, and he makes it. We are off to a flying start with that one. Goal scoring hog deer, down and out. Wheel time. Let's get back to the wheel.
Fella launching it.
Oh my god! You just shot him out of the sky! Oh my lord!
Boom. Absolutely flew through it. Hog deer, no problems there. One of the 3 animals required for the golden treble down in double quick time. Can we follow that up with another good performance and put ourselves on for record breaking pace? It's all down to what happens here. What are we saying? Do we see class 9? Do we see class 1? Do we see another deer? Do we see a predator? Do we see alligators, crocodiles, kangaroos, you name it? Are we going back to Australia? Are we going to Scotland for the first time? We don't know until we spin the wheel. So let's reveal, by way of the wheel, the second animal of today's golden treble. A grey wolf. A grey wolf on the golden treble.
Fella launching it.
Oh my god! You just shot him out of the sky! Oh my lord!
It's the first wolf we've ever seen on the golden treble. It is the first time we've seen a wolf on the golden treble. My mind is going a million miles an hour. This is one of these ones where we just need to find a pack. We need to find a pack and we should be almost guaranteed to land a goal. But wolves are not in big supply. They are not that easy to run into. You kind of have to stumble into wolves. They're not everywhere. There's so many small wolf populations. Options for grey wolves. 2 maps. We could be going to Askey Ridge again, or we could go to the Yukon. I'm acutely aware that the last episode of the Golden Treble, we went to Askey Ridge twice. So, I think then we do need to visit the Yukon Valley for this one. For a goal-scoring grey wolf. And we do have some servers. We do have some servers. I like the one. Look at this one. I like the look of this one. Medved also. I did forget about that. Medved's a good shout, but I feel in a way similar to ASCII. We could see snow here too, but maybe we go. Yeah, I know. I'm feeling Yukon. I've committed to Yukon. That's what we'll do. Now, where are wolves? In truth, I don't really know. But I do know that the Yukon Valley has a lake shaped like a wolf's head. And I actually spawned in at said lake. They won't be drinking, but if we just kind of work our way around the lake and go up into what is affectionately known as the burnt forest, that could be the play. Same location we took the grizzly bear out with, but I'm happy to go there again. Yukon. Great one is... These are great ones.
Officer Kofi's golden treble. The golden treble. 3 golden animals pulled from the wheel. Officer Kofi's golden treble.
They are bottom of the league. Maybe we should go to bottom of the league.
3 golden animals pulled from the wheel. Officer Kofi, golden treble.
I do feel good about the burnt forest. It is... it is just up from the Wolf Lake, so you would think surely. And anytime I can remember being up this way, I do remember seeing wolves. So I'm hoping I can run into a group quickly. Because if this drags along... if this drags along and starts to take time and we go chasing shadows, this gets difficult. We need to just run into these. That'll be the way. Jesus Christ. Officer Cole. Kofi dies on stream. Oh, it's this jumper. There's just fluff in my throat. Okay, back to wolves. But yeah, I reckon Burn Forest should be money. There should be some wolves up here. Just gotta run into them, hear them, see them, tracks, whatever. Gotta run into them. But once I find the group, we should be on for a goal. This, again, if we can run into these quickly, we're in record-breaking territory. We really, really, really are. Just need these wolves, first and foremost. One thing at a time. Class 5 as well. So the inline muzzleloader is going to get a whirl. It's going to get a whirl here. If we finish quick enough, I could be putting my Balatro win streak on the line. That's the kind of time we're talking about doing here, if this goes to plan. You know, I mightn't be saying that in 2-3 hours time when we're still... Noel has AIDS on his mouth. I like this jumper. And thus I'll wear it. Wolves and that. It's quite open, this area, but it's also quite easy to miss things in here. Wow. According to what you sent me, I'm in the wrong area. But I don't think I am. I don't think I am at all. I think I know better than the app. Thought that was going to be a wolf track. That would have been emotional. If the Burn Forest doesn't work out, we'll go bottom of the map. We'll try that area. But I have faith. I have the faith. Just need to be vigilant. Gotta be a group of wolves around. This is prime wolf area. According to your info, was it here? Even down from that. Along like here. I don't know, man. I've definitely seen... Like, there's nothing on that map that says Burn Forest, but I've definitely seen wolves in the Burn Forest. Companion app is good, but it doesn't cover all the areas. It doesn't cover every location. For my money. We mightn't have any luck this time in the Burn Forest. Not looking like it. So maybe we'll try your area. Your suggested area. That's a big boy moose out there. 262 minimum is pretty good. What's a diamond moose go for these days? 280? It's not a bad one down there. Might have to give it a shot. And then we'll go to the... We'll go to the other end of the map to find these wolves. Grey wolves, it's, again, could pose a challenge here. It's just got to find a group. And they're quite spread out. You've got to run into them. You've got to cover some ground. But this is a nice moose and I don't want to pass him up. Little bonus along the way. He's good. He's a good moose. I don't think he's quite like diamond big. You know, is he uneven? He's pretty big. That's a pretty large moose right there. There's another pretty big one there. Not as big as this one though. A lot of big moose at this. Look at that one. A lot of big moose at this lake. Can we get this fella alerted? Big test for this muzzle loader as well. A moose. This is the sort of the peaks of its powers here. Class 8. Okay, he's alerted. Spin around. Spin on around. I'll need broadside or straight on. If the other one starts stirring, he should also start stirring. But at the moment he's not doing that. Right, those two are alert. He still has not moved. Oh, he did just teleport. Two of them are now alert. He is still not moving. I think I need to alert this female down here because that's the one that's with him. If this one goes aggressive, I'm in trouble. Is that a good enough angle? Oh, I don't know. I'd like a more broadside than that, I think. Right, there we go. Turn broadside. He's so wide set. It's a pretty big moose. I'm gonna need you broadside. Brother, turn broadside. I don't have time for this. Up. Up. Go alert. God, where are you going? Go alert. There you go. What the hell? Did that even get him? He just went from alert to sprinting. I don't like that shot's chances. Never mind, vital hit. And he died. Sick. And maybe while we're heading down there we might run into some wolves. Did I just hear wolves? Did I? Just hear wolves. Am I losing my mind? So keep going. I thought I heard wolves. I thought I did. Maybe not. Maybe it's just my dishwasher. It's a good moose to get down. Again, I don't think that's diamond. I don't think quite. It just didn't quite look big enough. Diamond moose have a certain that this one did not have. Didn't quite have expansive enough palmates. I guess I'm hearing things. Male grizzly bear down there. Let's see him. Sorry there, bud. Any wolves? Any wolves down here? There's a red fox. Can't see him though. I guess not. Gotta be glassing. You gotta glass. And glass carefully. Right. Let's pick up our moose. And then let's change tact. That is 5 points off diamond. That is a very nice moose. A big boy gold moose. But we don't need no gold moose. Also, big up the muzzleloader, which actually got, from a frontal angle, double lung. That muzzleloader is not to be messed with. Just making sure we're not leaving wolves on the table. I guess not. We will then. We will go here. This seems to be a heavily featured location on that little companion app. Saying this way. Well, alrighty then. Wolves, here we come. If they want to come attack me, that'd be great. That could make my life easier. That could make my life a lot easier. Harlequin ducks up there. Yeah, I think we take this path then. That might be the play. Keeping an eye on tracks because that might be the way to find them. That's a caribou. Show me some paw tracks. Grizzly bear. I hear a moose. Yeah, I guess covering some ground is going to be the way a bit here. We are going to have to stumble into them. Tricky one. Wolves are a tricky one. I'm on my own on this map too. If all came to all, drink time is possible. Don't necessarily want to do that yet though. We can make this happen naturally. I feel this time they're going to be quite tucked away as well. So, warning calls and tracks would be lovely. Grizzly bear. Where's this lookout? Could get up there and see if we can see anything. Lose drink time. Any wolf tracks? They're a bit few and far between there. Just there's not that many groups of wolves on these maps. Can we see much from up here? All pretty thick down there. Ah, shit. Can we look out? Can we just get a bit lucky and spot them? I think we go this way. Honestly. I do think we go this way. Currently sleeping. Fucking wake him up. Wake up! We just spooked wolves. We've just spooked wolves. They were right here. Right. We're going to need to follow that. When they spook well and good, and they keep on running. Is this solo? Well, that's a fox, first and foremost. Can I find a track for that wolf? Is this him? It is him. Not max weight. Also not a solo. Right. Well, let's stay on him. Let's get into a position where we can spot these. Do I see them? This is going to be another muzzleloader shot, so going to have to make it count because that muzzleloader does take quite a while to reload. Particularly if they're going to attack us. Going to have to make it count. We're on them though. Just ticking over the hour as well. And we are on our second animal. That fled from like 200 meters. Why? Could be a bit of a wild chase, this one. We could be working hard for this. If they want to come attack me, that would work. That'd work real nice. I'm just glad this isn't the one that has to be the bow. Because that could have been a bit crazy. Also, okay, the tracks are up here. Need them out in the open somewhere. This is a bit dense. Some more tracks for them here. Again, it just says fleeing from like 200. They can't be that spookable. They are just going to run and run and run. Need you out in the open. Please. Right. Got to exercise a little bit of patience here. Just a little bit. To make this happen. Yet to see them. Oh, there was fucking one right there. The tiniest one ever. A level 4 male. You can see them in there. We cut them off here. Muzzleloader mightn't be great for this, but is the thing reloaded? It is. Can we see him cross over here? Where are they? Are they going to cross over there? Not looking like it. Right. A level 4 male. But I have tracks for bigger ones. Are the bigger tracks with these? They must be. Yeah. Again, no max weights, but I mean, potential for a level 7 or something to be there. Still just fleeing constantly. Like that. Money? Money. Listen. That's an opportunity I'm not saying no to. A level 7 walking right across at 150. Again, big up the muzzleloader. Did so well there. And what a punchy gun. Bow! Smoked that thing. Absolutely smoked that thing. Up here. Should have a dead wolf. Yes, we do. Yeah, no big dramatic build up to that one. Just took my opportunity. Absolutely. I'm very happy with that. there was a big chase in my future, and he just stepped into my sight line, and I had to take it, and I did. And nailed him. Beautiful. And there he is. Mary? Talk to me. Barring a disaster, this should be the one. Grey Wolf. Are you a gold scoring Grey Wolf and animal number 2 of today's golden treble? Show me the money.
Officer Kofi's golden treble. The golden treble. 3 golden animals pulled from the wheel. Officer Kofi's golden treble.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. It's so beautiful to just not be getting trolled. To not have to go through the ringer. What an incredible remodel. Look at the wolves. They look real. He is real to me, damn it. And he makes it. He was actually at the very top. He was at the tippity top of that estimate in terms of weight. He just about makes it at level 7. But look at that wolf. And look at that muzzle loader go. Through the liver, all the way through to the other lung. What a gun. What an animal. What a golden treble. Animal number 2 out of the way. Are we ready to go back to the wheel for the final time? I know I am. Take me there.
Oh my god! You just shot him out of the sky! Oh my lord!
I'ma take you there. I'ma take you there. Okay, it really is now. Really is now. Potentially an all-timer golden treble. This could be the pace one. This could be the speedy one. This could be record-breaking pace. But if there was ever a moment for a spanner to go into our works, it's now. Because this is the last wheel spin of the episode. And as you well know, the third animal must be taken with a bow. We need the wheel to be kind, or this could get very interesting very quickly. What are we saying? Again, something big and plentiful. Give me Cape Buffalo. I'll do a Cape Buffalo bow hunt, no problem. Give me a moose. Give me a deer. Noel says lion. That would be not so great. That would be very difficult. You want water buffalo? I want water buffalo. I could do that. Water buffalo, very doable. What's not doable is snow leopard, so let's not see that. Do you know what I mean? Take your guesses and shove them straight up your ass. Because it all is just speculation. The only thing that's certain in life is this wheel. And now we're going to spin it and reveal what is the bow required final animal of today's golden treble. Show it to me. Oh. Oh. We were on the wire for a Manitoban elk, but it is a mallard. A mallard? options for a map here. There's a lot of options. Few things to consider with a mallard. It is with the bow. I am not going to go out and say this is how it's going to happen, but I would like to try it with the bow out of the air. I would like to try get it out of the air. If it's not working out, I will take one off the floor, no problem. Where do I want to go? Mallards are on Leighton Lakes. They are on Te Aroa. They are on Reventuli. They are on Salsfeason. It was 2 away from the line. I am going to go to Te Aroa. There's a server right here. Will you allow me entry? You want Leighton? You want Leighton? You want the OG? Who am I to deny my fans? Get me to Leighton. Can I get this out of the air? The thing is, once I set up the caller and start getting them in, I'll have, you know what I mean? I'll get opportunities. I definitely will. Leighton Lakes, of course, absolutely rife with servers. Being a free-to-play map. Right. This is the moment where I drop the 470. I take out the electric collar and we get set up. This is the moment. Electric collar, in you get. Right. It's most lake systems really for these. Is there anywhere in particular I'd like to go? This is an area for them. Could just go here. Could go there. Could go down here. No, I respect it. Getting it done where it all began. The German forest. Can they land here? I believe they can go there. Maybe we go down here. Try it there. Maybe go down to the bridge. I think that's the play. I think that is the play. Can I get one out of the air? Can I get a gold out of the air with the bow? I do love a highlight reel shot, and that's exactly what that would be. But I gotta be realistic and say that that's quite difficult to do. But we'll give it a whirl. We will give it a try. For sure. Faux show. And you kicked me. Brilliant. Leighton first appearance on the Golden Treble. No sir, because in the last episode of the Golden Treble, we were on Leighton Lakes. Why would you kick me? Why? To what end? We took down a Roosevelt elk on Leighton Lakes last episode. Yes, we did. So I'm just going to looking out at the lakes around where we are. Will we find mallard here? It's been a while since I did some mallards on Leighton. I could check my own map because I do have setups. I do have mallard setups. I could see where they are. That might be good information taken from my own stock, which I think is very reasonable. If we can maybe get over in these reeds or something. These Bobby Deckard over reeds. Mallard. God, not often I'm on Leighton Lakes. Just a very nostalgic feel to it all. So familiar. Do we think Mallard would be coming in here? I feel like they would. My feelings don't matter though. What matters is, do Mallard come here or not? But if we can find a spot that's working, it's then just about pulling off the shot. That's what it will come down to. Don't see them immediately swirling around, but let's throw this down and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Show me some ducks. And whilst we wait for that, I'm going to pee. You keep an eye for ducks. Have I been surrounded by ducks yet? No, I have not. Alright. We're not in the right area, so we move. I guess we just go a completely different way about it. There's a guy right where I was going to go. Is he... What's going on? Can I check his name? Someone just left. Up here? On here? I always remember ducks coming up to that lake. I guess we'll find out. Should be kind of seeing them flying overhead if we're in the right areas. There's just going to be like selected areas for these, I think. You sending me more information? Yeah. Okay. That one there. That guy there. This lake here. Just next to the mushroom lake. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. I'll take your information. I think the hard part here is the shot, really. If I get it out of the air. If not, I will just take it off the water with the bow. But I'd like to get it out of the air. If I can set it up to where it's landing into my face, I feel like we could line that up. Still really tough. Still very much a tough shot. We'll give it a whirl. Tall order. Do you know what's going to happen here? We're going to pull the shot off. And a level 2 mallard is going to make silver. And then I'm going to spiral. But if we get this done in like... If this takes 20 minutes... We are going to finish a golden treble sub 2 hours for the first time ever. That's crazy. I don't know whether that's a testament to how quick this one has been or how slow all the rest have been. You know? Mallard, tufted, grouse hazel, and black. Caper Kelly. Not seen any mallard flying around the sky yet, which is a touch concerning. Could always be multiplayer being a bit weird too for not seeing them all at all. That could always be a possibility. I'm saying I'm just going to throw this down and just see if we can start seeing some ducks. Talk to me. Why do I just not get the vibe that there's going to be ducks here? Should start to work pretty quickly. I'm just not seeing them in the air either. I haven't seen any ducks yet. Oh, we'll get to swapping out that arrow, don't you worry. Don't you worry. We'll be getting them 300 greens on board just as soon as we find any mallard. Do I go to my own map and try it off one of my setups? No sign of any mallards. Do I go to my own map and try it off? You know what I mean? A suggestion. Do I do that? Let me see your info one more time. Like, I'm at the lake with the most spots and I don't see none. Not a one. Go here. Try this. Honestly, like, if I don't see them here, I might go to my own setups. I think that's fine in this case, you know? If I go to my own setups, I'm putting a certified personal guarantee that I will take it out of the air. I will say that. I will pledge to take it out of the air if it's from my own setup. Could be very famous last words. Again, another area where they're meant to be. Yeah, I think I like my map too. Give this a moment. They just don't look to be coming in at all on multiplayer. The 300 green arrows loaded up for you. Wished. Now just wished a moment. There's a really big 2 in there. Won't be getting too selective about what duck I'm taking. We've got ducks. Where's that big boy? Must be in there. That him? That's him. They're already landing. They're on top of me, so they're gonna spook. Do I see a green head? I don't see any males. Little practice shot. Oh god. Right. Okay, yeah. My setup then. Yeah, they're just landing on top of me and spooking before I can actually spot one to actually try get with the bow. But don't worry, I got the hook up. Bum, 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 bum. Or fell blind right there. Yeah, I think we go to this one first. We'll go to my map.
Go ahead, look around. There's a lot to discover around here. Not just the big game.
Shut up.
Let's see what you can do. Try to find an animal track around here.
But right. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We might need a few swings at this. There's one in there that's a level 2. He's not guaranteed gold. Not the greatest one to try pull off the shot on. What about over here? Another small one. It's this one here. Oh my. We have mallard left, right and centre. That's a better one. Let's see if we can make this happen. They're going to be landing this way. I get spotted on one. That one big enough to risk it on? I don't think he is. Just keep an eye on it too. That's a 2. Oh my god. Okay. This won't be easy. This will not be easy. I need to lock in. I need to... I mean, first of all, I need to get them out of here. They are probably preventing more from coming in. So I'll get them out. I think the way I actually pull this off is when they're coming in, when they're dropping in, I get it then. As they're coming down, I take it out of the air then. But I basically just have to spot one big enough and be ready on it when it comes in. That's how I'll pull that off. Talk to me. That's big enough. That's my guy. That man right there is my guy. Okay, I'm just gonna have to watch this all the way, and then be ready. Come on! Alright, I get locked in. Take this right out of the air. Stick and string. You're my number one guy. Gotta just get it lined up. Such a small target, moving so quickly. With an arrow. Big ask. I seem to be too close to them. They are spooking in the war, which is not helping. But if this man will just keep coming. Oh, they just spooked. Are you serious? I'm too close to them. Oh, I really don't need anything else going wrong here. This is complicated enough. There's no way I just hit the fake bird. Ah, the blind is too close to the decoys. I have to get rid of all my guns to get rid of this blind. This is so annoying. Why can't I move a blind without putting it in my inventory? Because they're just touching down and spooking straight away. I can't believe I hit the fake bird. How far away do I need this blind to be? We're saying like back here maybe? Right, we just wait for the next group. I'm feeling good. I think we can do it next time. I hit the fake bird. I didn't have a proper effort on one, really. Level 1, level 2, that should be big enough. That's not big enough. What was that one? Up to 14 is not big enough. That's my guy there. Those coming in? I need to pick out the one again. That's my guy. Potentially a silver, which would be very devastating if I do actually pull off the shot. But I'm just going to watch that one. You know what? He's going to fly right into me. As long as these don't spook, they're going to land on my head. This is him. Oh. I couldn't have been far away. Is that him again? I couldn't have been far away. Can I get more to break? Wouldn't it have been so nice if the mallard were in the middle and not the one I needed with the bow? And onwards it goes. Even if one of them Hail Marys hits one. Do you know? Just something. And now we wait for more. Right, at least we have the setup tuned in. At least the setup is tweaked adequately. We're far enough away to where they will come in. And they will land. And they shouldn't all spook. So show me another group. And I'll show him an arrow out of the air. Are these the ones? They might be. Is there a big enough one in there? That one's not big enough. That one could actually be a silver. And I don't know if I want to be doing that. So, we leave those. Where's the one that's like definitely a silver? Yeah, like that's definitely a silver. I guess we go for it anyways, just because there's no other ducks here. This will be the one I make, won't it? This will be the one I make. I mean, look, maybe I lost the correct one. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah. Don't think that's big enough. This is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. I think I take off the pinned sight. I think that thing's messing me up. I think I just need to do it with this. Oh dear. I don't know what I signed myself up for here, but come on, I just need one lucky arrow. Just one arrow. I don't know how much to lead it by, because I can't see the arrow travelling through the air, so I don't know how long it's taking to get to the duck. Ugh. I hate how slow they're being to come in as well. That is not helping things. Show me more mallard. Yeah, I tried literally just before it. I feel like I think like I think what I'm doing wrong is I might actually be not leading them enough. It's 5 to 12. Shouldn't matter too much. Usually get them early morning, then midday, then evening. That's like prime times. At the minute they're not breaking though. Do I maybe try a second spot just to see if we can get a different result? Where's the autocaller? There it is. Let's just try a different spot for a minute. Freshen it up. That might be the key. New surroundings. Come on. I can definitely do this. I can definitely hit this thing. I'll reset the time also. Righto. Mallard me. And now we wait. And now we wait. Should get plenty over here as well. Another decent spot for them. It's the mallards particularly are a duck that do take a little while to actually come in. Scent shouldn't matter. The duck should not have a sense of smell. But I'll do it anyway. Just to make everyone feel better. Just to make everyone feel better. So generally after the time set it does take like a moment. And then we should start seeing flocks breaking. And making their way in. Is that a solo duck in the air? Is that a male duck? No. Oh, I am blind. That's big enough. There's... This is the one. Are we ready? I want you to send me the vibes, the positive vibes, the belief. Show me the belief. And I'll show you an arrow straight through this duck out of the air. Will be coming in at an angle again. No way that didn't hit it. He swerved. Of course the females come in. What's the betting I hit this? Look at it flying straight at me. Why didn't the male do that? It still missed. All good practice. What about that ungrateful shite of a girlfriend I have? There is a really big one in there. Okay, big group. I don't know how it wasn't hit by. It just... I don't know how it didn't hit it. But I like the approach they're taking here. They are flying kind of straight at me, which gives me a big chance. Here he comes. Here he comes. This is it. Away. Where'd he go? Why does he move like that? Of course she's complained about the McFlurry. This is what I have to live with. This is what I have to deal with. I did not think this would be that hard, but it is. I don't know. Am I leading them too much? Am I not leading them enough? I have no idea. I just need to hit one. Do we think I'm leading them too much? Am I leading them too much? Show me more ducks. Test on a tree, maybe. The tree didn't actually get hit with the arrow. What about, like, I'd say it's about this far away, like. It's not. It doesn't. It's quite fast moving. No. It's pretty instant. They're not broken though. Like especially if it's that close to me and it's moving towards me anyway. Maybe like barely any lead at all is the play. I get the feeling Aoife's Discord are here. It is AEL. Do you know what? I also don't like that the reeds are in my face here. It's not helping. I'm going to move to a different spot again. Where did I put the autocaller? Did I even put the autocaller down? I did not. Over here I go. It's no problem. Right. Are they of the opinion that I didn't already know you'd be in there complaining about the McFlurry? You don't have the respect. I'm calling it. This is the moment. This is Michael Jackson's This Is It. Is there a big enough mallard in there, first and foremost? Those aren't coming in. These are. That one's big enough. Just make sure there's nothing crazy in there. I don't see anything though. Up to 17? I think that's big enough. Come on. They keep swerving every time I take the shot. Okay. I need to put these back on because... Oh. Is there a male in here? There is. No way that didn't hit him. Why is this so difficult? My speed run's over. Oh, why did I agree to take it out of the air? Oh, come on. What's the bet I hit the fake bird again? Surely an arrow has to hit one eventually. There's one level 2 in there. I swear if I get one and it's a silver. It definitely can be done. It definitely can be done. Okay. I've changed out the sight. I'm figuring out the lead. I'm worried this duck isn't big enough to make gold. But here we go. I like this. No way that doesn't hit him. I think I'm just really bad. I think that's the problem. The first and the biggest problem is me. Do I just let it get even closer? Do I have to let it get extraordinarily close? But see, I feel like when it's too close, when it's too close, I'm more likely to miss. Just gotta wait for more again. Like, surely one arrow just has to hit one. Surely. We could be here all night. We could be here all night. It could, like, this is not going to plan. I also hate how long it's taking for them to come in. Change of map? Or just back to the original location I was in? I'm going back here. Come on! What brand is my fleece? What kind of a loaded question is that? You know what brand my fleece is. Thanks, Tina. I dare not guess who Tina is. Do I just put the pin right on the duck? Is that the way? Do I take the shot a bit further out? I think it's getting too close and the arrow is actually going over the duck. I think I need to try actually kind of zero it for 20 meters. Is that the key? First, I'm going to need some ducks to start coming in again. Right. I'm determined. Gotta get it done. Gotta complete the golden treadle with a duck with a bow out of the air. Not liking that none are breaking anymore. They're just not coming in at the minute. They're closer than my zeroing. It's true. It's true. Do I take it further out or try aim with a different one? Is this a Fulham fleece? It's not. It's definitely not a Fulham fleece. Right. Is there a male in here big enough? Very annoying if there's not. 13 to 15 mightn't be big enough. But wait, there's a second group. 14 to 16. I'd like one that's kind of guaranteed to be gold. 13 to 16. What was the biggest one? It's one up here, isn't it? 14 to 16. Come on! This is it. This is their one. Right, let it get in. Aim with one pin up. Oh, I don't like that he's going over my head. He just started flying over my head. How am I supposed to do it that way? The wind is not conducive. Ah! I did not think it would be this hard. Switch map. I need to switch map. I need to change the scenery. This is the play because I switch map and then the first one I see, it's over. I hit it straight away. Now, I do believe I have layout line set up on Te Aroa, which might be tricky because when you jump out of the layout line with the bow, the ducks spook. I do like the wind here though. I like the way that wind is blowing. God. Why did I do this to myself? I'm in too deep now, I have to go for it. There's not going to be a big... There is a big enough one in there. That one's the one. Come on. I like the wind. These should fly more or less straight at me. Now, when I pop out of the blind, they are going to spook, so I need to do this kind of quickly. When I pop up, they're gone. And they probably fly over my head. That's him at the back. No? Yes. This is it. Dean, no, Aoife's Discord. Cross your fingers and toes. They're gonna spook. No. Wait. No. Ah. Ah. I kind of hate this. I kind of hate the sight as well. It's very difficult with that. I don't think there's any sight that's the right sight for this. The pop-up blind is not going to work. The layout blind is definitely not going to work. Is there like not a layout blind set up here somewhere? I could just like not sit in the layout blind too. Do you know, I could just do that, right? Because, yeah, again, they land too close to me there. I do have these on me. You know, maybe a bit further away works. Let me place this blind, please. Oh, yeah? Well, there goes the 2-hour mark. There will be no record tonight. I could put the electronic bow sight on, just because it's less in the way. Is there even one big enough in there? Again, like that one's not even guaranteed. Like, is that the one I actually want to hit?
That.
You would think though, at 14 to 16, it's got a chance. At 13 to you would think even if it was silver, you would think if I hit one, that opens the floodgates. That kind of kicks me off. I've got it figured out once I hit one. It's a bold risk to shoot at this one. I believe that I can hit this and it's going to make gold. Oh, there's no way that didn't work. He didn't even spook. Another group coming in. Ah, that one's big enough as well. There's no male in there, are you serious? Man, I might have set myself the impossible challenge. Like, I just can't do this. I actually can't do it. Am I giving up on this? I might be giving up. It's getting frustrating. I just can't make the shot. Give me the electric bow sight. Why can't I open this? I have bit off more than I can chew. I've been doing this for quite a while now. I'm growing weary. Now, this is a range finding site, but I'm definitely not going to try get range. I'm just going to use it because it's... Do you know what I mean? I have better... I can see more through that site. See more, but... Hear the calls to just complete the treble. There's one that's big enough. Come on! I can get this. I can get this. My limits are self-imposed. If I believe, if I visualize, I can make it happen. I don't know which one's which. No. Blush. Man. Why is this so hard, like? Oh my god. Why won't one just hit it, like? It can't be that far away. I can't be that far off. I'm losing it. I missed again. I really don't want to give up, but I'm going to have to. I really don't want to give up, but it might be impossible. It literally might be impossible. That one's not even big enough, like. Why would I fling an arrow at that one when it probably doesn't even make gold? 14 to 17, is that even going to be big enough? I don't know. I guess that one. I'm going to change the zeroing. I'm going to zero for 60. I'm going to zero for 60. It could be the play. That might make up for the hold. Come on, man, land before all these spook. Okay, that's him up front. Away. I don't understand how that doesn't hit him. I just don't understand how that's not hitting him. Man. The fuck, like? I think I got one more try in me before I have to give up on this and finish very lean. And just have a very lean finish to it. And just take one out of the water. So lame. I just don't get how it's not hitting him. I don't even, where is the mail? Where is the mail? I don't even think that's going to make gold. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. It can't be done. Oh, man. That's not big enough. There's no males there. Is that more coming in? Come on, is there not a male in there? Serious, why? Not big enough. Neither of these are big enough. Is there any here at the minute that are big enough? Maybe that one? Right, let's do this. There's a big one again. Ugh. I swear I've done this before. I swear I've done this before. Never proved this hard, like. Doesn't help that he's swerving all over the place, man. Three groups of ducks coming in one go. He literally swerves the arrow there. There's none big enough here. That one's not even big enough. I actually don't understand how that missed. It can't be done. It just cannot be done. They're too quick moving. There's too many variables. It's not happening. All these tiny ducks. I don't even think that one's big enough either. 0 for 40. Why not? Wait, what if I just take it earlier? What if I just take it quicker? What if I just kind of get him here? And just say like that. Nope. Oh my god, I got it. Is that going to be a silver? I got one. Like, even if it's a silver, I'll take that. I will take that and then take a gold off the water. I guess I go get one off the water now. Just as a backup. I will take one off the water. I can't believe I hit one. Holy shit. That was fucking hard as fuck. I don't even care. If that doesn't make gold, it's fine. I'll just get one out of the water. I made the shot. I made the shot. Oh my god. Thank you for sticking along with all that. That was a painful... It was not fun. There actually mightn't be a gold in here. That one might be gold. I mean, I missed it on the floor. Okay, we'll come back and get a goal in a minute if we need to. Officer Kofi's silver treble. Absolutely. Officer Kofi is never trying to do that again. Ever. Lesson learned. But yeah, I actually got one. Holy moly. There it is, boy. Arrow in and all. It would be pretty sweet. It would be pretty sweet if this made gold. That would be real nice. I don't think it does. I don't think the estimate even allows for this to be a gold. This is, either way, this is the token duck. This is the duck that represents the shot that took literally an hour to make. And we can go get the gold. But are you? Potentially. The third and final animal of today's golden treble, a gold mallard duck taken out of the air with a bow. Top of the estimate. Top of the estimate. You never give up. Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever give up. Oh my god. Incredible. It made gold. hour and over an hour of trying to make that happen. 67 meters out, right into the sternum. Give me another one. Gold, mallard, out of the air from 60 meters away with a bow to wrap up the golden treble in style. First try. Get me to the lodge. Get me to the lodge.
Fella launching it.
Oh my god! You just shot him out of the sky! Oh my lord!
Holy shit, boy. Holy shit. How close did I get to giving up there? So close. Don't ever stop believing. Don't ever. Always be determined. I showed him what I was made of. I can't even remember. I just can't even remember. It was a wolf. What was the first animal? I can't even remember what the first animal was. A hog deer. It was a wolf and a hog deer. Oh man. Sometimes you just gotta stick with me and believe that it will pay off in the end. You've got to believe that it's gonna pay off in the end. I can't believe he made gold. He was right at the top of his estimate as well. So lucky. So, a storied golden treble comes to a conclusion. Hog deer was first, wasn't it? Yes. I'm going to have to do that line again for the VOD. So, a storied golden treble comes to a conclusion. We kicked off today with a trip to Australia, mate! Drawing a hog deer off the wheel. We landed at the right time. They were drinking. We did make our way to a lake. Found this man here, a very impressive hog deer, and we managed to get the 22-250 involved and take him down. No frills, double quick time, gold hog deer, down and out. The second animal, a golden treble debut for a wolf. Never had to do that before. Took a little bit of time to find them, to get on them, but once we did, we chased them down. This man gave us an opening through a little sight line, and we used the inline muzzleloader on him and smoked him to make what could have been pretty difficult in wolf look routine, to complete as well the second animal of today's golden treble. But it was today's final animal, the bow-required third animal of the Golden Treble, that proved to be the most challenging, the mallard, which we pledged to take out of the air with a bow. We're talking 1 hour plus of trying to make that shot happen. There were many moments of being ready to give up on that. But eventually, one shot from 60 metres snuck in, pinned it out of the air, and it makes gold. And in a complete highlight reel shot, completes today's Golden Treble in fashion. And so whether you tuned in live or you're catching it after the fact, thank you very much for being a part of another episode of the Golden Treble. And do stay tuned for the next episode. I'll catch you again.
Fella launching it.
Oh my god! You just shot him out of the sky! Oh my lord!
Thanks for tuning in, kids. I hope it was worth the wait. I hope it was worth the literal 2 hours it took for me to hit that shot. I hope it was worth it. Bon voyage.
You came to me in a dream last night. You were standing in a brilliant light. 1 minute here, but the next you were gone. I thought you could stay, but I was so wrong. The end is here, the game is over, no more pretending.